Hello, welcome back to Cruise1st TV, the only destination you need when you're looking for the best value cruise deals from all the major cruise lines. And in this show, we're heading on board with Princess Cruises, where every voyage is a journey of elegance, discovery and exceptional service that you will love.
You certainly will. And coming up, 3 feature deals taking us on some real far-flung adventures, including the ultimate New Zealand discovery for February of next year. We've also got an exciting opportunity for you to cruise from Sydney to Tokyo in early 2025. And best of all, because we're planning ahead, you can secure your place today for a low deposit, which could be as little as £99 per person.
Which is absolutely brilliant. We're also going to one of my favourite new cool places. We're going to PNG.
Ooh.
That's what the cool people call it, Papua New Guinea.
Oh, you are with it, Derek.
PNG,
Marks.
we're going to PNG.
Down with the kids.
LATER. But, and also towards the end of the show as well, stick around because we've got a selection of no-fly cruises for next year on board Sky Princess, who returns to Southampton alongside Caribbean Princess, who will also be here for the summer. So it is going to be a bumper 2024 season for Princess here in the UK. But first, we are going far-flung. We are off to where everyone wants to be going right now, off to Japan.
But it's luxury Japan, Southern Islands with Tokyo stay, 13 nights. We've got various dates available from May and June next year, but we're going to be pricing up the deal in this show based on the 13th of May, when you'll take that exciting flight to Japan for a 2-night pre-cruise stay in Tasty Tokyo. Tasty Tokyo.
Lovely.
I love it. It's an incredible place to go to, absolutely incredible. It's the ultra modern, it's the traditional, you've got neon lit skyscrapers, historic temples, all kind of blending together. It's a melting pot. The opulent Meiji Shinto shrine is known for its towering gate and surrounding woods. You've got the Imperial Palace, which sits among large public gardens. The city's got so many museums, from classical art through to the Kabuki Theatre. It's incredible. There is just so much going on. Shopping there is amazing. You've got the Tokyo Sky Tree as well, which you're going to love. After 2 nights there, you are going to board Diamond Princess in Yokohama for your 9-night cruise. And relax.
Yeah,
it's
beautiful.
Princess. You just get that feeling. You can have the flight out there. You've got 2 nights action-packed in Tokyo, and then you are on board. Beautiful, with all that gorgeous specialty dining.
Yeah, you're going to absolutely love it. She's probably one of the best known of the Princess fleet, actually, in fairness. Lots have come after her, of course, but Diamond Princess is absolutely synonymous with that trusted quality. It's a ship that people go back to again and again and again, and you can see why, because it looks calm, it looks cool, it looks like there's plenty of things to do. The quality of everything you're seeing there looks amazing. Everything's being freshly prepared for you as well, and I think that's really, really important as part of a holiday experience, is kind of feeling part of that authenticity that's going on board.
Food is such a big part of cruising, because you've got all these incredible places to go to. I don't know if you've ever seen like an in-depth behind-the-scene program on cruising, and you see the kitchens and what goes on behind the scenes. I've been lucky enough when I've been on a cruise ship to go and explore. It's amazing. The kitchens are spotless. But activities, that was a theatre that we just saw a quick glance at there. They do amazing shows every night, whether it's kind of your Broadway style show, whether it's a musical experience, a bit of comedy, lots going on. If you like to dance the night away, you've got the Sky Walkers nightclub. It looks quite serene there, doesn't it, in the daylight? But it's going to be pretty late.
Very different at
perhaps
night.
with a cocktail in hand and some music playing. The outdoor pools by day, amazing, relaxing, sunbathing, swimming. By the evening, you've got movies under the stars, or like if there's a major sports game going on, they'll project that on the big screen out there, which is incredible as well for any kind of, I don't know, football fans or whatever. You don't want to miss out. It's lovely, and you get the whole atmosphere as everyone watching it all together. It's incredible. You are going to have such a lovely time on board. A couple of days at sea, you are going to arrive in Keelung, the port for Taipei. Now head straight for the train station there, get the train into the centre of Taipei. It's about 15 miles away, and then take the Mekong gondola, or go and see the temples and markets as well. Next, it's Holian, Taiwan. For an adventure, try the Taroko Gorge cycling tour, or if you want a bit of history, go to the Eternal Spring Shine as well. A proper landmark, you'll love it there. Then it's Ishigaki in Japan. There's a pottery studio there. It's internationally world famous. Pieces have been exhibited in the British Museum. They've got the most exquisite pottery in the world, but if you want to get hands-on, they also run workshops as well, which is cool. Then it's Okinawa in Japan. Now, whether you're looking for an expedition into the jungle, a place to laze on the beach, or you want to appreciate the vegetation and the geological formations, it is well worth a trip. You'll love it. Lots to see and do while you're there. Cruising back into Yokohama, we'll come off the ship and we're going to fly you back home to the UK.
And you can get this in the diary as well, by the way, for a very, very low deposit on this offer, which is brilliant. Just £199 each if you want to make it happen. We've got an absolutely amazing price. That will be a complete and utter given. I love the fact that you've got the chance to explore here as well, Japan and Taiwan together, plus that stay in Tokyo as well. It's going to be absolutely amazing. So, you've got dates in May and June. I'm going to give you a price for the 13th of May, where we include the flight to Tokyo, 2 nights in a hotel there, room only, and then 9 nights of Diamond Princess cruising around Taiwan and Japan as well, plus, of course, the flight back from Tokyo at the end. So £199 each deposit will secure this price for you. And again, it doesn't feel like enough. Do you know what I mean? If you're looking for excellent value holidays, the other side of the world, you expect to spend far more, don't you? The further you travel, the more you spend, right? But this is a great price considering everything that is included there. And remember, just £199 each today will get that price secured for you right now, gets it locked in, which is brilliant. Let's have a look at upgrades on board the ship then, shall we? But this is really, really good. 9 nights of cruising on Diamond Princess, of course. So there are your prices going up to Ocean View, to balcony, or for suite there, which is really, really good. And we can make this all-inclusive very, very easily as well. We'll talk about that in just a moment, actually, with Princess Plus. But PC411 is the offer if you want to have a look at it on our website in full, or if you want to speak to our team right now, ask any questions you like, then it's 0800 953 4700. Don't forget, of course, our phone lines are open 7 days a week. Talking of 7 days a week, by the way, even for the times that we're not on the TV, we are still out there and running shows 24 hours a day on our YouTube channel as well. So make sure you come and see us if you're ever awake in the middle of the night and you need a bit of sunshine and holiday inspiration. Now, we were talking about how to make these princess offers all-inclusive. Well, it's Princess Plus, one of the easiest ways to go all-inclusive, and you get so much included as well. So let me show you. So for £50 per person per day, here's what you can get. All of that list on the left-hand side there. So the drinks package, the plus beverage package, which is all drinks up to $15 each, which I'm sure you'll know if you're a regular cruiser. That's a good range of drinks there that are going to be included, going up to $15. You've got unlimited Wi-Fi for a device, your service charges, so your tips, gratuities, they're included in that as well. Premium desserts, you can take advantage of 2 of those every single day of your cruise if you want to. It's not a Target though, remember. You've got a couple of fitness classes
which you'll need after those 2 desserts a day.
Yeah, if you're going for both premium desserts per day, then the fitness classes are going to come in handy, and there's an unlimited juice bar as well. So that value is $140 worth a day, which is going to be around about £100 a day, isn't it? You're going to get that for just £50 per person per day. So if you want to add that to your offer, just speak to the team. But it is amazing value, and there is a premier offer as well. We'll talk about that maybe a little bit later on, because we've got a lot of travelling still to do in this show with Princess. But it's really good to kind of home in on the package and what it includes, because a lot of drinks package are the drinks, and that's it.
True.
Full stop. But Princess Plus is, as the name suggests, so much more. Right, we're nipping into Japan again on this offer, aren't we?
We are. We're going to do Sydney to Tokyo with Luxury Asia and Australia. Now, this is epic. It's 29 nights, departing on the 17th of February 2025, when we'll fly you down under to Sydney, Australia for a fabulous 2-night hotel stay. Sydney is amazing. I mean, you've got all those popular spots: Bondi Beach, Circular Quay, Darling Harbour, Manly Beach, the Botanical Gardens, Hyde Park, the Sydney Fish Market, the Rocks. and Wynyard Park. Oh my goodness me. You've got Sydney Harbour Bridge, Sydney Opera House. You've got incredible zoos there, Taronga and the Sydney Zoo. The iconic beaches, I mentioned a couple before. We've got Bondi, as I said. You've got Coogee, Manly. It's just
so, Polly,
so much.
In essence, are you saying I'm not going to be bored?
Definitely not. Sydney is just a place to visit and just do everything that you possibly can. So after that, you are going to board Diamond Princess for your 22-night cruise. 22 nights on board.
Yeah, it's going to be amazing.
And you're going to love it. Like, we love Princess. We love Diamond Princess. And as we've sort of said, we mentioned before, like the dining on board's great.
Yeah.
Now, because you've got all these nights, you can experience everything. But there will be nights when you've been on those day trips where you do just want to go to the buffet court, the Horizon Court, which is lovely because it's open all hours, all different foods, and just have a relaxing, not have to book a time or dress up.
And your meal finds you, because you might think, do you know what, I really don't know what I fancy tonight. You know, and sometimes even looking at a menu, you're like, oh, I'm just not sure. But you walk into, the Horizon Court, and you've got so many different choices there in front of you. You will definitely find something. And there are some nights where, when you're at home with your other half, and whichever one of you is cooking that night says, oh, I fancy so-and-so tonight, and you might not.
Yeah.
But you can eat different things as well. That's the great thing about cruise holidays. Everyone can do as they please, really.
Exactly. Oh, we just saw the sushi there. Now, if you're thinking, I don't like sushi, perhaps you've had it from the supermarket. It tastes completely different to sushi that has been freshly prepared, because in real life, sushi, you're supposed to have had it within 1 hour of it's being made.
Oh, okay.
I saw a programme on that once. And that's why it doesn't taste as good, obviously. So you can try all lovely new foods. Oh, yes, we saw Skywalkers, which we mentioned just before, the way you can dance the night away. So much going on.
We'd definitely be there.
Yep. I like that you've got the fully covered pools, and then you've got the outdoor pools, which is great, for a bit of both as well. It's just lovely on board, so much going on, so many places to relax, and you might think, oh gosh, but there's so many people on board. No, honestly, because of all these incredible outdoor and indoor areas, there's always a place to curl up with a book and have a coffee all by yourself. Equally, if you want to see a load of people, you can do that too and join the party. Cruising out of Sydney, arriving in PNG, as Derek said.
Alatoa.
Take the bus to Corporal John French Memorial and go and see the place where Corporal John French was recognised and awarded for his efforts in taking down the Japanese army. And then it's the conflict islands. There's so much going on there. You can do glass bottom boat tours, you can do a turtle conservation tour, a reefed snorkel tour, or an outrigger canoe ride. So much going on. Then it's Manila in the Philippines. Now, this is known as the Pearl of the Orient. Now, Intramuros, which is known as the Walled City, is the oldest district, and it's kind of the core, and there's tours going around there. That is a must if you're a bit of a history buff as well. A day at sea, and then you're going to arrive in Hong Kong. Oh yes, you've got Disneyland, you've got shopping, you've just got everything. It's Hong Kong. So hop on one of those buses to take in the whole city. It's got a big bus tour, and you can hop on, hop off, and it's amazing. Then you're going to Keelung, which is for Taipei in Taiwan. Fascinating city full of ancient forts, one-of-a-kind temples, beautiful scenery. You've got beaches and islands, fishing harbours with fresh seafood. Oh my gosh, I'm selling it to myself here. Then it's Japan, Kagoshima. It's a seaside city on Kyushu Island, best known for the active volcano that faces Kinko Bay, which is well worth taking a trip to go and visit. Then it's Kobe. Now, you've heard of that before. It's the Kobe beef. Well, this is where it comes from. It's well-known signature marbled Kobe beef. So you've got to go and try that. Or you could try the hot spring resort, Arimo Onsen. Oh, hot spring, that sounds nice, doesn't it? Then it's Shimuzi for Mount Fiji, the tallest mountain in Japan, and it's the country's sacred symbol. Now, you've got temples and shrines located around the bottom of it, which are so beautiful. This is a great place to go and visit. Very peaceful, very serene. It's next at Tokyo, where you will come off at Yokohama, which is the port for it. You'll come off the cruise ship, but you've got a 2-night stay. Woohoo! We love that at the end of the cruise, don't we?
Yeah.
Japan's very busy capital. You're mixing that ultra modern with the traditional. It's just It's a place like no other, isn't it?
I feel like with Tokyo, you almost don't need a plan. I mean, it would just be awesome just to wander and see the different districts and go and have, as I now call it, the famous mystery meal. Go in one of the restaurants. You know, you won't understand the menu at all, but just pick a couple of things, and I'm sure it's going to delight.
Street food. I mean,
Tokyo.
your senses, the smells, the sounds, the sights. It is one of those places.
It's an adventure, isn't it?
Proper adventure. So after that, then you'll, I'm afraid, have to come home. But wow, look at that. 29 nights of just amazing fun.
Yeah, and of course, we are talking not next year, the year after next, the start of 2025. So getting a low deposit on this kind of opportunity right now, you can give us just £199 each, and we'll guarantee the most amazing price that I am about to give you to get this holiday, you know, in the diary, and start doing your homework for what you fancy doing. You don't have to have done homework, by the way. There's plenty of information on the ship, shore excursion opportunities, education about the part of the world that you're going to as well, that you can access all around the ship. And of course, you can do your own research before you go away if you want to. There's loads of videos online of things to do in certain places as well. It's brilliant. So included in the price I'm about to give you for the 17th of February 2025 is the flight from the UK to Sydney in Australia. We've got 2 nights room only in a hotel there, so you can explore the city. It'll be fabulous and fascinating. Then you've got 22 nights of cruising on the Diamond Princess. That's full board, of course, to Papua New Guinea, or PNG as they call it, the Philippines, Hong Kong, Taiwan and Japan. And you're ending, of course, the cruise in Tokyo, but you're sticking around in a hotel in Tokyo for 2 nights room only, and that's included as well, plus your flight back from Tokyo to the UK. Now, we already said a deposit of just £199 each locks in this incredible price tag, which at the end of next year, I can't see this being anywhere near this kind of price tag, to be honest, to put a holiday package like this together. So I would say take advantage of what is an absolutely cracking deal. And it's pretty much a month away if you think about it. And you're going, it's very far away. You know, you're not, this isn't a month in, you know, Cornwall, Cumbria, Scotland, whatever, which would be lovely, but you know, this is a month away on the other side of the world. What a massive adventure. And of course, we've already talked about how you can make this all inclusive very, very easily for the cruise aspect of this with Princess Plus for just £50 per person per day to get drinks, Wi-Fi, tips, desserts, fitness classes, and even more as well. So let's have a look at the upgrade on the cruise. I don't want to bombard you with too many pieces of information because there's a lot to take on this, and you might want to rewind it and watch it again, or go to our YouTube channel and just look up the show and watch it again from the start. But this is such a great opportunity, it really is, because you've got the 2 stays in there. This is what Cruise1st do so well. So, you know, we could just have sold you, okay, we fly to Sydney, you join the cruise, you do the cruise, you fly back from Tokyo. You'd have missed the opportunity to really see Sydney and really see Tokyo as well. Building those stays into the package and keeping it at what is a really, really great price for the amount of travelling that you are doing here is incredible. So you've got your prices there as well if you want to go up to Ocean View or indeed to balcony. Bear in mind that 22 of your nights are cruising, so they are great value upgrades as well. 0800 953 4700. If you've got any questions, by the way, any questions whatsoever about this offer, about cruising in general, there's just something in the back of your mind that's the nagging question you just need the answer to. You would book a holiday. I'd book one of those cruises if I knew Well, pick up the phone and ask that question, because it's never a silly question, I promise you that. 0800 953 4700. Right, okay, we're heading in a slightly different direction now, but we're still going far-flung, definitely, and we're going to Australia again. And I just love the thought of going to Australia.
It will happen.
Have you ever been to Australia?
I haven't, but it will happen.
On the list?
Of course
right.
it is.
We've got to make it happen.
So on your list, well, we've got a luxury New Zealand discovery with Sydney stay. It's 18 nights, 26th of February. So once again, we're heading down under, flying you to spectacular Sydney for a 2-night pre-cruise stay. Now, I think I kind of listed all the incredible things that you could do when you're in Sydney, which is absolutely amazing.
But you know what you can do as well? Very, very easy when you're in Sydney. There are lots of companies that will do like a half-day tour of the city for you. So pick out some of the highlights for you. So if you want a little bit of a taster that sees an awful lot, then you can arrange something like that. Of course, if the idea for you is just, right, I'm in Australia, show me those wonderful beaches, and you want to spend time there, absolutely go and do it. It's very easy to get around Sydney. It's a beautiful, beautiful city. Right, cruise time. Sorry, Polly.
Yeah, no, thank you. And well, after those couple amazing nights, you're going to board Majestic Princess for your 13-night cruise. Oh, look at that. I just don't know, I just get that feeling when I'm like, yeah, relax, indulge. All those words, that's immediately what I feel when I see this. Yeah, it's all brought to life for me. And if it's making you feel like that, well, I think, yes, this is for you. Princess is for you. Yes, exquisite dining. We've been talking about the incredible specialty dining. We've talked about the relaxed dining. We've talked about main dining. It is all amazing. Have we talked about the cocktail bars and the drinks?
Oh.
What we haven't said is how lovely it is if you sort of find your spot, your barman will remember you, or woman, or person even, will remember you and make the drink that you want the next. Same again?
Yeah, that's
and I think
true,
that's
actually.
really nice, that really nice. It's that personal service, it's that being remembered. You're not just a number, you really are made to feel welcome and special, and that they are actually interested. How was your day? What did you do? And I think that's what's lovely about the staff on board.
That's very true, because you also learn a lot about them as well. You show an interest in them, they show an interest in you, and it strikes up a really, really fascinating conversation, actually. And they do become friends. And if you think about how many hundreds, if not thousands of people across a season, these people behind the bars in the restaurants see, it's almost like, you know, you just think that's amazing to hold that information in your mind.
Well, they also can
incredible.
be a font of knowledge. So if you say, oh, tomorrow we're going to such port, we're not sure what to do, they might know something that's off the beaten track.
Yes,
like
that's true.
the sort of secret nuggets of information they've got about destinations that might be, if you want to do something a little bit different. Just having a look there at the sort of different selection of staterooms on board, how lovely they are. We've got the theatre, there's a nightclub on board. There's just loads going on. The entertainment is really nice, and it is top notch.
And it's included as well. That's the thing to really stress as well on something like this.
Voice of the Ocean, how have we not mentioned that? I mean, that is amazing. Have you seen the TV programme The Voice, where you will love this, where you can get to take part if you want to? Lots going, you know, if you like those things where you do get interactive, you do take part, you like that sort of entertainment, or if you like to sit back and watch, you can do that. Or if you're not into the entertainment, you can go to a nice little wine bar and listen to some music. Cruising out of Sydney, a couple of days at sea, arriving in New Zealand at the Bay of Islands. Now, this is a maritime park made up of nearly 150 islands, and it's known for its gorgeous underdeveloped beaches, big game fishing and Maori cultural artefacts as well. Auckland next, which is called the City of Sails because of its numerous yacht marinas and sailboats anchoring offshore. It's on a narrow strait filled with 50 inactive volcanoes, which are incredible to go and explore. It's Tauranga next, which is a bit of a beach town really. You've got hot saltwater pools though, and an extinct namesake volcano with winding walking paths. White Island is accessible by helicopter or boat, which is a really nice special trip to do. Then arriving in Picton. Now there's a floating maritime museum here. Yeah, you heard me right. And an aquarium, which are well worth visiting. You've also got the options to go fishing, dolphin watching, sea kayaking or mountain biking. Very action-packed if you like that kind of thing. Christchurch next. Now here there's an amazing gondola ride excursion which takes you on an aerial journey to Port Hill's Crater Rim and Mount Cavendish Summit. And at the summit you've got incredible views of the cityscape. Sounds incredible, doesn't it? Dunedin, which is known for its Scottish and Maori heritage. Yep, sounds bizarre, but how interesting. You've got Victorian and Edwardian architecture there. Hiking and cycling trails crisscross the landscape. It's very, very beautiful. Then, you are going to do some incredible cruising. The Fiordland National Park.
They are amazing because it's forests, it's mountains, it's fjords, it's kind of everything. Over 1 million hectares you are sailing through the Doubtful, Dusky and Milford Sounds. You're going to absolutely love them. Then you'll sail back into Sydney for the flight back to the UK, and I tell you what, you would have just had the most incredible. That's a really nice way to round off that itinerary actually, through the fjords of New Zealand, because they are absolutely stunning. They really are. This is great. I love this. It's 2 nights in Sydney before you cruise, which is wonderful, so you can explore. If you would like that 2 nights to be more than 2, then again, just talk to the team. We can make this package even bigger for you if you want to as well. And you know, if coming back from Sydney directly to the UK, is maybe not your thing and you want to go somewhere else on the way back, again, remember, we can always make that happen as well as part of the same holiday. So this is for February of next year, 26th actually to be precise. We'll fly out from the UK to Sydney. That flight's included, of course. 2 nights in a hotel in Sydney, room only, so you can do with that time exactly what you want, which is brilliant. That's what I love, the freedom to explore and dine and do what I want to. Then 13 nights of cruising on Majestic Princess around New Zealand, including the awesome national park of the Fiordland there, back into Sydney, and of course the flight back to the UK from Sydney is included as well. Now we've got an even lower deposit on this one, just £99 each actually to get this in the diary as a deposit, which is really good. Let me show you the price tag for the whole package as well, because I've just seen it and you need to see it. Look, 2399. When you think actually, when you start costing up through your bucket list of the kind of holidays that you do and the kind of places you want to go, the things you want to see, the numbers rack up like you wouldn't believe, and price runs away with itself very, very easily, doesn't it? This is incredible for what you are doing, and rather than taking you to one place in New Zealand, we are giving you a really good deep dive, and you're spending some time in Australia as well. It's amazing, 2399 or £99 each today as a deposit to get your place all secured. Let's have a look at the details for upgrading as well. If you want to upgrade on your cruise, remember your cruise is 13 nights out of your 18, so just use that to justify your upgrade to balcony or indeed to suite. See, actually suite's coming out at a price you'd expect a balcony to be on this, don't you think? I think that's really, really good. Very, very good indeed. And of course, you can make it all-inclusive very, very simply as well with Princess Plus that we talked about before. £50 per person per day for drinks, tips, Wi-Fi, and so much more. So if that one interests you, call us right now on 0800 953 4700. We have yet more, you know, but these are some quick picks, some no-fly Princess quick picks for you for next year. First one then, PC414, is 8 nights of no-fly Scandinavian cruising on the 24th of August next year, going to Norway and Denmark, including Oslo and Copenhagen there, starting from just $879 per person, which is a bit of a deal that you want to snap up straight away, as is PC415, which is 14 nights of no-fly Spain, France and Portugal. This is for March next year on the 25th on Sky Princess. Now you're going to Lisbon, Seville, Gibraltar, Cartagena, Malaga, Bilbao in Spain, then Bordeaux in France, back to Southampton. £1,039 per person, which is brilliant. You can also do the Princess Plus upgrade on that one, on all of these offers actually, for £50 per person per day. And then the last offer there, PC416, is a no-fly European capitals cruise on Caribbean Princess. 12 nights in and out of Southampton on the 19th of May there, and you're going out to Lisbon in Portugal, Seville in Spain, Gibraltar, Cartagena, Malaga, Bilbao in Spain, and Bordeaux in France as well. £1,049 per person, all subject to availability as well, remember. So if any of those tick the box for you and you're thinking, yes, thank you very much, I'll have a bit of that, give us a call right now, 0800 953 4700. And actually, we've just shown you 3 quick picks with Princess. We've got everything that Princess do, by the way, out of Southampton and around the world on our website, Cruise1st.tv.
Yes, so stick around. We've got more coming up for you in just a few minutes. Thanks for joining. See you then. Bye-bye.
See you later. Bye-bye.